Hello, welcome back to Matt's Coins and part 5 of this 8 kilo bronze hunt. I say bronze hunt, of course, so far it's just been pennies and half pennies. No sign of any pesky farthings. Almost forgot what they were called then. Of course, not long started hunting through farthings to fill up that Cambridgeshire Coins album. $18.99, sorry, there's date widths associated with that one, but I don't think I'll get any evidence from that particular coin due to the damage. Ooh. Second foreign. I still have the one, the first foreign from the previous episode there, the New Zealand one. There we got an Australian penny this time, 1959, and tend to be a couple of ways of telling where these are minted. Normally there's a dot somewhere either before or after, or before and after the word penny, and that indicates which mint it was from. I'm sure future me will put a little caption on the screen to say where it was minted. If you don't know me by now, I'll let you know that I do collect foreign coins, especially foreign coins where they're pre-decimal foreign, if that makes sense, i.e. Australia, New Zealand, South Africa, that sort of thing. Whereas for normal world coins I would just go in for the date one, sorry, for the coin type I'll go for the date one on the pre-decimal where I can. 1899. I think it was 59 in one of my previous hunts where we were discussing 3 different variations, all to do with the width of the edge and the tooth and all sorts of things. I ended up having to have a piece of tape on the screen, and when I looked at it under the scope I had to compare lines on the tape. That was fun. $18.97. I am aware that there are dot varieties in the $18.97. I think there's high and low tide as well. They all tend to be low tide as the high tide variety that you're looking for, if memory serves me correct, that is. No KN, not even an H. We'll get to that one. It won't escape for very long. $19.56. There are varieties on this one as well, all to do with the position of the L, if I remember correctly. But that'll all be checked. The actual recording of these videos, as I've probably mentioned previously, is only part of the time spent making these videos. a large proportion of the time is going through each of these coins individually. And when you consider there was, in the last hunt, there was well over, was it 1400 coins to go through, it does take some time. 57 rough sea again, look. Another 57 rough sea. Not that I need to find the calm sea. I've got several examples here already. It's just nice to be able to show you guys in a hunt that you can find that particular variety if you're looking for it. It's also nice where I'm doing a penny and halfpenny census. It's also nice to note down how the rough scarcity and rarity of some of these varieties. No H. Oops. Big shout out to everybody that's subscribed to this channel so far. At the time of recording I was at 359. Once I get to the 500 mark we'll schedule another live stream. At the moment my plan is to maybe do a live stream combined with one of these hunts. I'll make sure my producer, my son, is available and working the controls for me, and I can concentrate on just looking at coins and chewing the fat, to coin an expression, with those who want to join in, join the stream. The last one I did was at 100 subscribers, which was not that long ago. I think that was only in January. We're now, at the time of recording, the 9th of March. I'm already looking forward to 500 subs. And we'll be looking at then how I can grow this channel further. Maybe in the form of giveaways and stuff like that, but let's get the channel growing towards that magic 1,000 first. $19.13. Again, as I mentioned before, there is a variety there, but I'm not going to concentrate too much about it in this particular hunt. And this particular one does seem to be a bit Queen Elizabeth heavy. Hardly surprising, because I think it was one of the large, the Queen Elizabeth period was probably the one with the larger amount of coins minted. 1945 again, that 9's the one you're looking for, see if it's doubled up. If you don't know what I'm talking about, have a look at one of my de-enveloping, unenveloping videos. I recently purchased that particular, a coin with that particular variety on it. 1899. Look at the gap there. Different date widths is a very common thing within the Victorian coinage period. 1940, looking for that double or single egg zircline. Got the dirty pile. Oops. Yeah, the date widths don't tend to vary too much between years, but there are some examples. There is a note of a 1919 with a slightly wider date. Well, I use reference material going back to the 70s as well as books written since decimalisation. And date widths are mentioned in them, but only in specific years in the non-Victorian coins. $1940, I'm sure there's 3 different varieties on that one as well, all mentioned in a previous video. And I'm going to grab a small handful more for this one. Hopefully there should only be one more video after this one, and then it's wrap up time. $1919, no mint mark. $57 with the rough C again. Not a bad looking 1964. This one's heading straight for the dirty pile. Right, last few coins, and they all seem to be halfpennies apart from this one penny. 1957 rough C again. Got a bit of a mangled one here. And finally 1959 halfpenny. So on that note, I would like to say thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you on the next one.